Welcome to number 46 Shude Hill and the Hare and Hounds. Now, I recently held a poll on my Instagram story asking which pub I should go to, and you selected this one. And also, the gaffer of my local, the Swinton Hop House, used to work behind the bar in here. Let's go inside and see what it's all about. If you've spent any real time in Manchester city centre, you'll know this stretch. Wedged between the Northern Quarter and the Old Market District, just across from the transport interchange, it can feel like a throughway, somewhere you pass through. But pull your eyes away from the buses for a second, because on this side of the road there's a building that stops you in your tracks once you actually clock it. Painted brick above, but the lower section finished in glazed tiles put on during the 1925 remodelling. Still as sharp as the day it went up. Welsh slate on the roof, a chimney at one end. It doesn't shout, but it doesn't need to. It just stands there, completely sure of itself. This is the Hare and Hounds. Grade 2 listed and rated by camera with 3 stars for an interior of outstanding national historic importance. Not a bad CV. The licence dates back to 1763, though the building today dates from around the turn of the 19th century, when Shude Hill was developing as a commercial district on the edge of Manchester's expanding town centre. It received a comprehensive interior refit around 1925, and much of that survives intact. The claim, and it's one that gets debated, is that this is the longest continuously operating pub in Manchester. Never closed, just kept pouring pints from day one. Now, if you know your Manchester pub history, you'll spot something about the tiles pretty quickly. The interior is faced to half height with dark brown mottled tiling from the interwar period. And those tiles, they're very similar to ones found in another famous Manchester pub where the remodelling happened at much the same time. Do you know the pub I'm on about? Drop a comment and let's see who knows their Manchester boozers. The Hare and Hounds was formerly a Tetley's house, and you can still see the original Tetley signage. Head round to the back entrance on Salmon Street and it's still there, weathered but proud, and some of the regulars will tell you that this is actually the real way into the pub. Now the rooms. There's something that you notice almost immediately in here. There's a lobby in the front of the bar, a lounge at the rear and a vault at the front. Each section has a room number above the door, a proper old school layout that few city centre pubs have kept. In the back room there's a long coffin-esque table, and it absolutely suits this place. And just opposite the main entrance there's a wooden sign listing Manchester's oldest pubs, including the Hare and Hounds of course. The atmosphere's hard to pin down in the best way. It's not trying to be anything beyond a proper pub. It's a Manchester institution, the kind of place that starts filling up shortly after 11 in the morning. Regulars, real ale drinkers, people who've been coming here for decades, and you feel that. On to the beer. And this is where the Hare and Hounds genuinely earns its reputation. It's a free house, though it serves mainly Holt's Bitter. And I've been told before I came here that if you want the best pint of Holt's Bitter in Manchester, this is where you come. The Hare and Hounds, a free house, which means the cellar is managed entirely on its own terms. I spoke to the manager Mel, who told me about Selim, and Eddie, passionate about cask ale, passionate about pub history, the kind of person a pub like this deserves to have looking after it. I went for a White Rat from Ossett Brewery, clean, crisp, everything you want from a pale, and then a pint of Holt's Bitter, and honestly, whatever you've heard about the bitter here, it is true. There's a reason people make a point of coming to Shude Hill for it. Now I'll let someone else have the last word on this one though, because while I was in I got talking to local legend Bill from Cheetham Hill, a man who knows these streets and these pubs better than most, and here's what he had to say.
The Hare and Hounds is a nice old-fashioned pub, and a lot of the old uns sadly are going, so it's up to me, the next old uns and the next generation, to carry this place on. But people who come know what it's like. Everyone looks after everybody else. We don't have any trouble, anything like that. It's a lovely pub, very friendly people. The landlady's brilliant. We've got a good owner. They're behind her. It's in safe hands, and I think it'll be good for another 100 years. The trouble is I won't be here.